there guys, and welcome back to Unjaded Jade. My voice is like kind of gone. I always love videos like this, so I thought I would just do a very quick chatty 18 things that I have learnt in 18 years. I've got a cozy tea, I have made some notes, we're ready to get deep and reflective. Number 1, I should not brush my hair dry. That is how I will get a pyramid mane of hair. Number 2, being positive does not mean being happy all the time. So being a positive person, having a positive mindset, that does not mean that you are content and you are happy and you're feeling your best self all the time, because you're still human and it's very natural to experience all human emotions. You can have a diagnosed mental health condition like depression and still be positive person, because I've learned that a positive mindset is how you deal with those situations and your perspective on life in general. Number 3, I know that I am incredibly privileged, and all my successes, though they do come down to hard work, they also do partly come down to privilege. For someone else to achieve exactly the same success but to have come from a less stable background, that becomes even more of a success, even though it might look exactly the same from afar. Number 4, my gut feeling is so important and I should listen to it, which I still don't always do. Every time I've had a gut feeling about something and not listened to it, I've always kind of known and ended up going back to what I should have done anyway. Number 5, I really love deep chats. I love getting beneath the top layer of a person, diving a little deeper and asking the right questions to learn more about people's stories. Number 6, I've learned that I really have no idea what I want to do in the future, which is terrifying. When I was little I wanted to be an author, when I was growing up I wanted to be a vet. I have no idea. I just know that I want to make a positive difference. I want to be really passionate about what I'm doing. Number 7, although it's humbling having so many people invested in and interested in your life, it is incredibly scary and can absolutely take a toll on your mental health if you aren't conscious of how it is affecting you. Being at the mercy of other people who have never met you in real life having opinions on you and commenting things, that is weird. Because if you meet me in real life and you really don't like me for some reason, then fair enough. But it's strange when you get mean comments from people who don't really even know you. 8, I've learnt that comparison to other people is perhaps the most crippling, unnecessary and hurtful thing that you can do to yourself. Negative comparison, aesthetic wise, social media wise, revision wise, any of those things just make you feel bad, and everyone is entirely on their own journey, own timeline, own path. Number 9, toxic friendships. I've really learned to start asking myself the question, when I meet up with a friend and I come away from it, how do I feel? If I feel inspired and excited and supported and loved, then that's great. And that is a friendship I'm maintaining because it's great. If I come away feeling drained, unsupported, self-conscious, doubting myself, then that is a moment where I have to question the friendship. I'm still very much learning to navigate this. I can be like too nice to people who can take advantage of me, I think. They say you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so make sure those 5 people are good. Number 10, by the end of GCSEs, I felt like I knew everything, to be honest, because when you're going into those exams and you've done all your revision, you're like, wow, genius. Then I did A-levels and I was like, oh, okay, there's a lot more to every subject than I thought. And now I'm here in my gap year and I probably know the most information about loads of world things and loads of subjects than I ever have done. And yet I feel the least knowledgeable I ever have done in my life, just because of how much there is to know. I've learnt that I will always be learning. Number 11, I've learnt that I hate quick mental maths, particularly under pressure, and I'm not good at it. Number 12, I've learnt that I care way too much about being liked. I'll overthink conversations when I've had them and like rethink things I've said, even though I know you can't please everyone, and even though I know that a lot of it can be a reflection of how other people are feeling. I don't know, I just like, I want to be one of those people who just don't care what other people think at all. Number 13, making time for people is important. It's in the name. Making time. You might not feel like you have the time, you might trick yourself into thinking you're too busy for people, but at the end of the day, if you need to, you can always carve time to check in with people. Everyone on this planet has 24 hours in a day, whether you're rich or poor, you're living here or you're living somewhere else in the world. We all have the same number of hours in a day, and we can make time for anything. Number 14, I feel most alive when I am traveling and backpacking. Number 15, being a YouTuber slash social media person is so much more bloody hard work than I ever thought when I would watch a YouTube video. I thought these people kind of click their fingers and a video goes up. Number 16, the influence that one person has is so powerful. You as an individual have so much power. I mean, you can lobby the government like Greta Thunberg. You can start a YouTube channel like this random person here. I'm just a person. I'm really no one special. I'm nothing. Like, I'm just one person in this huge world. Everyone has an influence, even if you just have conversations about things you're passionate about, small changes you make in your lifestyle. Through every single person realizing just how powerful their own influence is, that is where change is happening in the world. Number 17, I have learned that being kind is one of the most important things you can make time to do. You don't know what people are going through. You just don't. I speak for myself and I speak for others in my close life. People can be cruel and it can be a reflection of things going on in your own life, but it also doesn't excuse it. How do you know that one of those comments isn't going to send someone over the edge? And finally, number 18, I have learned that even at the age of 18 or 19, where when I was 12 I thought that was so old and like, oh, you have your life figured out, oh, good times, I'm still a literal child. Even though mentally I've developed and sure I'm more mature and yes I can drive now, and I'm still a child. I'm still just little Jade. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this random little video. Tell me something you have learnt about yourself in your great life so far. See you, friends.